Hello everyone, welcome to Insys tutorial videos. In this video, I'll explain spread option for a data query in a simple and easy to understand way. So let's get started. Data queries are the first step in turning data into useful information in InfoView. A typical data query has few key settings such as relative time or absolute time, interval and spread options. Relative time is used to evaluate data based on the dynamic time period. Absolute time, on the other hand, evaluate data based on the fixed start time and end time. In this case, the data query time does not change. We have already discussed relative time based option in another Insys tutorial video. You can check that video for more details. In this video, we'll focus on spread options. Let's see how the interval period is considered by the data query. By default, the spread option is set to after, which means the data interval is after the reported time. If we click on drop down list, we can see two other options available: before and around. Before means the data interval is before the reported time, and the last option around means the data interval is around the reported time. Now let's look at each options one by one. Now let's start with spread after option. Here I'll select the start time as yesterday plus 6 hours and end time as today plus 00 hours, and I'll give interval of 8 hours. After clicking on get data, we can observe that the values are displayed in three separate intervals starting from 6 AM in the morning and ending at 10 PM. So when we choose the after spread option, the data query is performed according to the start time of the InfoView. The given interview value divides the start time and end time into three distinct intervals. Now let's select the spread option as before and click on get data. Now we can see the timings have completely changed. With the before option, the end time of InfoView is taken as the reference and the data is represented based on the interval value. In this case, the end time of InfoView is today morning 12 AM, and since we have set the interval as 8 hour, it goes back in time with 8 hour interval. Now if we select the spread option as around and click on get data, it will show the values at the middle of each interval. Let's consider the first interval, which starts from yesterday morning at 6 AM and goes until 2 PM. The middle of this interval is at 10 AM. Similarly, for the interval from 2 PM to 10 PM, the middle is at 6 PM. This is how we can use spread option to perform the required data query. I hope it is clear now. That's it for this video. To learn more about the different feature of Insys, check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.